I think this is actually a bigger issue than even we're talking about. There seems to be this invisible hand among the establishment Democratic Party that at the point in time they decide you're no longer going to be the Democratic elected nominee, win, lose, or draw in November, there's a group of donors and a cabal of individuals that tend to usher you out of the race. We saw this with Grand Platinum this week. These people could have came out before the primary and prevented all this stuff from happening. And they just conveniently come out right before the deadline is on the 13th to pick a new candidate to get him out of the race in time for the new person to come in. Why didn't this happen during the primary? We saw this with Justin Fairfax, who recently killed himself and his family after allegations were made against him when he was running for governor of Virginia. We saw this with Al Franken when he was a senator, when they wanted him to be gone. It was a picture on an airplane, and now he was gone. We saw this with Joe Biden, where he was the democratically nominated and elected president of the United States of America, and then some unnamed cabal of individuals decided that he was no longer the president, and then we had a slapdash, uncontested nominating process where we just had a new nominee out of nowhere that doomed the party. So the question is going to be, when Democrats talk about this idea of defending democracy, they have a very checkered track record. We can go back to the Sanders campaign in 2016, when they scheduled all the debates for the middle of the night to make sure that Hillary was the nominee. The Democratic Party, if they want to really be the last bastion for Democratic ideas, they have to allow the people to nominate their own preferred candidate, and whether you like them or not, whether you think they will win or not, allowing them to run the race. Because what we have seen is this establishment politics has just resulted in this gerontocracy, where the same old ass people are running the party for 30, 40, 50 years, and you're losing the competition of ideas. This is why you saw Trump going on Joe Rogan and podcast and motivating young men to vote for him. And meanwhile, the Democratic Party had a hard time connecting with their base because they will not allow the people the Democratic base elects to actually run for office.